Hi there, Leo. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa, from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love messages. It's a general reading, so the roles might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for the extended reading with me, okay? I'm open for personal, but I'm fully booked until the end of the month, so the waiting time is going to be longer, yeah? Just FYI. So anyway, this is going to be a you versus them format. We're going to be looking at your overall energy, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? Okay, Leo, your overall energy for the reading, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and what is challenging you, you have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel that there's something here that you're waiting on, and it's been kind of like keeping you on standby a little bit. And with the challenges here with the Ace of Pentacles, I think you're waiting on something solid, tangible to start with. We're going to clarify in a moment, okay? What you don't see coming is you have the Seven of Wands, the Five of Cups, and also the Nine of Wands. I feel that there's going to be someone here who's going to be feeling quite a bit defensive. I do see here in the future energy. We'll see once we get into our reading. In the past, you have the Six of Cups and also the King of Wands. From this person's side, they have the Three of Wands and also the Two of Swords. I feel that there's somebody here who you feel deeply connected to, because I feel that, you know, every time I see the Six of Cups, there is a history behind it that's true. And there is also talks about like a next level of soul connection. But sometimes, and I often find this in my personal readings, where the Six of Cups is also a connection in which you understand another person so much to a point where even their bad behaviors, you can give a background story to. You know what I mean? It's like, and in a way, it's to your own detriment, because instead of taking their actions as, you know, a clarity or to show you how they truly feel about you, you have this tendency to, oh, they're doing like this. Maybe it's because of this. Maybe if I do another things, then they're going to be better. Stuff like that. That's what I'm sensing from your energy here, especially with the King of Wands. I feel that you're very proactive. You're the one that initiates things in the past. Now, from this person's side with the Three of Wands and also the Two of Swords, I feel that they are not as decisive as you are in the past. I feel that this person was still kind of like seeing and putting like a little bit of a distance between the both of you and not really wanting to get closer, to get vulnerable, or to get intimate with you. We're going to clarify in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Sun. From this person's side, they have the Hanged Man and also the Four of Wands. Honestly, I see you as somebody who's always being the initiator here, somebody who's always doing something in regards to this connection, and this person is very much on the receiving end of it. Because I feel that although in the present moment you are starting to want to look things from top to bottom to see whether or not this is worth your investment or not, but there's a part of you who's like, you know what, like when things are great between me and this person, I feel great. Like you feel that you are in your element, you know, especially with the Sun. I feel so happy. So you're not really sure, again, with the Seven of Pentacles, you're just kind of like waiting. Now, from this person's side, they have the Hanged Man and also the Four of Wands. Again, like when you do something, they feel happy too. But with the Hanged Man right next to it, it's more about them trying to either buy time or, yeah, it's very much receiving, not really giving, kind of like not taking, but just receiving. Yeah. So from your side in the future, you have the Five of Swords and you also have the Hierophant. From their side, they have the Ten of Wands and also the Four of Cups. I feel that in the future, you will have had it, because the Hierophant does talks about traditional commitment. But if you look closely to every Hierophant card in almost every tarot deck, you will see two people standing on even keel in front of somebody, right? Now, it talks about you guys wanting to be on the same page with somebody. You wanted to be on the same level with somebody. You want them to give you what you give them. You want them to give you the attention. You want them to give you the effort or investment, emotional investment, as much as you give into this. And if it's not that, then you're ready to cut this off here with the Five of Swords. Okay, you're kind of like done with excuses, reasonings, and you know, all of the other stuff that this person is going to be bringing in the future. Now, from their side, they have the Ten of Wands and also the Four of Cups. I feel that with this person, you see, thing is, when someone is used to you initiating stuff, you investing more, when they are required, or when you require them to step up, they'll be like, why should I do that? Like, I have not been doing that, and everything was okay. Now, why you want me to do more? Like, you're too much, like something like that. We're gonna clarify, yeah? Let's just clarify the reading now. Okay, let's see the Page of Pentacles from your side. Okay, let's see the Hangman from their side. So, the Page of Pentacles, clarify about the Eight of Wands, the Four of Cups, and also the World. Like I said, you guys are on a crossroad, right? Like, this connection brings you passion, gives you like tons of, I don't know, you know how it is when you're in a hot and cold relationship, or when you're in an on-off relationship when things are great, it's like, whoa, you know what I mean? But at the same time, with the World here, as a Saturnian element in it, in which you wanted something more stable. You wanted that kind of like stable and monotone type of relationship that you feel safe in, rather than something that makes you stand on whether I should feel happy or whether I should, protect myself from this. Because you're always on the edge. Your nerve system is kind of like a wreck here from what I see. From this person's side, they have the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and also the Two of Swords. This is interesting because it stems from a place of them wanting to buy time here, okay? So in a sense, one of the reasons why they're hot and cold on and off, when you're hot into them, they're like withdrawing, but then when they see you pulling back away and trying to protect yourself, they start to step up. Has a lot to do with, I'm going to call this breadcrumbing a little bit. Like some of you might be dealing with a breadcrumber, but it's more about them trying to buy sometimes. Like there is a decision here that this person needs to be making, and they're not really wanting to make it right now. They're trying to buy some more time. Okay, let's clarify the Four of Wands and the Sun. Let's clarify the Sun from your side. I don't know, this reading is kind of like confusing because I never see you guys being on the same level, you know what I mean? It's like when you're cold, they're warm. When you're warm, they're cold. Like it's confusing in a way. And as much as you want to put some sort of safe emotional distance to protect yourself, but again, this type of roller coaster thing really gets you to like, ooh, you know what I mean? That dopamine hits. So, like I said, but this is the type of tempo or the type of dynamic that this person is comfortable in operating. This is the kind of relationship that they're used to know or they feel safe in, where there's a lack of certainty, there's a lack of certainty due to the fact that they needed to be making some sort of decisions that they keep on postponing. And you've put labels on them a little bit here with the King of Swords. Like you're smart. Leos are smart. You put labels, but as soon as like a friction or a change of dynamic is happening, I see you being a bit reactive to it. Okay, let's clarify the future here, Leo. I'm going to clarify the 10 of Wands from their side. Okay. Let's clarify the 5 of Swords. So in the future, like I said earlier, I feel that you're going to be pushing for more certainty. You're going to be pushing for more stability. And I see you being in the energy 7 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and Page of Wands in reverse, where there's going to be like something very impulsive that you're doing, because I feel that you get so triggered. So be aware of this. You get so triggered over something to a point where you're like, you know what, like I'm going to put on a fight right now. Like I've been way too nice to this person, and I think I'm going to put up a little bit of a fight here. I'm going to say my piece, you know, I'm going to say something about this. And the fire sign, I understand, because I'm a Sagittarius myself, right? Like it will go to a point where you're like, I don't care if I lose this person. Like I'm not going to be living in this situation longer than now. You know what I mean? And this is not how I'm going to be loved forever. So I see you impulsively, and again, I understand where you're coming from, you know what I mean? Impulsively say something or do something that will indicate that you're ready to walk away from this connection if there's no changes that is happening, which I feel that in the future, this person is going to, yeah, okay. I'll give it to you. Okay. It's a little bit of a hope of change, okay, in the future. Now let's clarify the 4 of Cups from their side and the Hierophant from your side. The Hermit, 6 of Pentacles, and also the 9 of Swords. Let's see the Hierophant from your side. Knight of Wands, Temperance, and also the 3 Swords. One thing that you need to understand, Leo, is that words means nothing when action screams the other way. You know what I mean? Like people can say that I'm going to, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, is their actions that proves what their intentions with you and who they are as a person. So 4 of Cups, clarify about the Hermit, the 6 of Pentacles, and also the 9 of Swords. I just feel that you're dealing with somebody here who needs a lot more time to be with themselves so that they could learn themselves and take some accountability for themselves. Because I feel that in the future, things are going to get better. And then again, like, I don't know, like this connection is so, you know what I mean? That you're going to be communicating 3 of Swords from your side. So you're going to be communicating some sort of heartbreak or pain or hurt that you're feeling. And this person isn't at a place in their life where they have the ability to take accountability of it. So instead of validating, instead of listening to their behavior that caused you hurt, I see this person unable to take that because of shame and guilt and all that. And they're just going to be like withdrawing, like, that's not my problem. Like, that's not really my problem. Like, something like that. Okay? Leo, what's going on? We're going to enter your season soon. Let's pull some advice card for you guys. Actually, I've been liking this deck in my personals lately, so we're going to use this, yeah? Advice for Leo, please. 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and also the 6 of Pentacles. Okie dokie. So you got the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and also the 2 of Pentacles. You don't really need to be making decisions right now because I feel that, again, like fire sign, I understand you. There is this impatience that you're feeling, that you know, I just want certainty right now, Anisa. I know, but like, that's not how life works. You know, no one could ever give you a pill. No one could ever give you a life instruction manual to tell you what to do next. But what you can do is to control where your headspace is and what you allow to affect you. So with the Six of Swords in your overall advice here, it tells me that you need to move to calmer water first before you make any sorts of decisions. And with the Seven of Swords right next to it, you don't owe anybody any sorts of explanation, because it's difficult to explain something to someone that is very committed to misunderstand you. You know what I mean? Especially when they don't have that degree of accountability that they could do to themselves. So just move to calmer water and be where your feet are. And with the Six of Pentacles, put things in their shells. Like, if things are happening in my love sector, it's not going to take a domino effect into other areas of my life. It's not going to affect my friendship, my hobbies, my work. It's not gonna. So yeah, that's your overall advice here, Leo. Okay, so I think that is it from reading for you guys here, Leo. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys been looking for, and I'll see you on the extended. Okay, bye. Have a great day, guys. I love you.